Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Team Tomey Inner Circle weekly meetup. I missed you guys last week, so I'll just give you a catch up on what's going on in my life. The last week, I just got back to work yesterday. All last week from like Friday until literally Sunday. I have been nonstop. I drove up to Chattanooga, Tennessee, that's my hometown, to spend some time with my kid and my best friend and my nieces and all the family and friends and stuff I have here. Usually I don't do that during the summer. Usually I bring my son to Florida and he spends time down there with me. Well, this year he's playing high school football. They practice every single day from 8 to 11, sometimes even longer. Like yesterday, he went from 8 in the morning today. Guys, time is getting away from me. Today, he went from 8 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. So I am up here hanging out with him. So I will be up here I was up here all last week. I'll be up here all this week, which I am working this week. Last week I took off because there was a lot of fun stuff going on, and we went and did that. If you follow me on Facebook, you guys saw a lot of that. I'll be up here all this week and probably next week too. And then I'll be home for 2 weeks, and then I'll be back up here for another 2 to 3 weeks, spending July into August until my kid goes back to school. So lots of traveling. So things might get a little hectic as far as, scheduling and stuff like that. I will give you guys as much time as I possibly can. Let me move my microphone around here. As much time as I possibly can if there are any cancellations or changes, okay? Let's do some housekeeping. Let's see who is on. Jen says, yay, TN, go Vols. Yes, ma'am. I am a Tennessee Volunteer fan big time. All right, so who's on? We got Bob, Brett, Carol, Dominic, Fred, Gary, Holly, Jan, Joe, Libby, Mike, Rich, Rick, Robert, Roy, Sandy, and Trevor. So glad to have all of you guys on here tonight. Oh, Trevor, how dare you spew that blasphemy? Trevor just said, roll tide, boo Vols. Okay, first of all, Trevor is from Canada, so I'm pretty sure that takes out his vote. Second of all, that's my son's favorite team too. And my best friend, so I am surrounded by nothing but Alabama fans. Uh-oh, Jan is now saying, don't make me come over there, Trevor. Robert's throwing in, go Heels. Oh, come on, guys. Joe, I know what Joe's going to say, but he's throwing in his yuck there. Oh gosh, I'm so glad to be back with you guys. I really missed you guys last week. I hate when I miss a webinar. All right, so that's who's on. Our mission every single day, but our mission here with these weekly webinars is to continually learn to market our businesses online and get the help we need to move forward with our business, okay? So I'm always teaching you guys something on here. I'm always teaching you guys stuff in the Facebook groups, through email, on my blogs. I am a teaching machine. I'm also a coach. So when you need help with something, that's what these are for. And a lot of my coaching programs come with one-on-one time. So you can get the one-on-one time with me too. If you need help, you got to reach out to me, okay? The Facebook group, this is our group where all of my customers can come in, network. I've been sharing a lot more stuff in there lately about what I'm doing in my business and stuff like that. So I've been adding a lot of content in there. You guys get so much as customers that I was forgetting to add content in there. I added it to all my other Facebook groups, but wasn't giving you guys content. So I've been sharing some things that I've been doing in my business in there. You guys are more than welcome to post about what you're doing in your business. You can post questions about what you have with building and marketing your business. Network with each other. If you offer services or looking for services, always try that group first, okay? And then, of course, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Liz Tomey. It's literally a free education in internet marketing and building an online business there, and we're always adding to it, okay? Just a real quick note, Accountability Tuesday. So, last week got away from me, and I didn't get to be on the webinar to see who had done what. And then I was busy all last week, so I haven't gotten to talk to you guys. There's only 6 people left in the accountability group. We're going to continue it through the month of July, and then I'm going to end the program, okay? Just because it takes a lot of time on these webinars, and it's taking a lot of my time too, okay? I'm very proud of those who have stayed in this. I'm not sure that I will ever do an accountability coaching program because it's kind of like herding cats. And I have a real issue when people quit. And that's a me thing. I can't get over people going, you know what? I don't want to do this. This is too hard. I don't have the time. It really bothers me. So I don't think I'm cut out to be an accountability coach. When you come to me and you're like, hey, this is what I've done. This is what I haven't done. I'm good at kicking your butt. But seeking you out and then you telling me, sorry, I can't. I can't stomach it. So guys, that's not for me. I didn't think it was. I didn't think I'd be able to do it. It's too in my face, the people giving up. And I'm not saying that everybody who's no longer in this program just like gave up. There was, different reasons and stuff like that. But I can't do it. So I'm going to not do accountability coaching, okay? For you guys who are still in this, I will be helping you through the end of July. Basically, August 1st, we're done with the accountability program. I don't know what day that ends on as for our webinars. But those of you who are in this, whatever you're currently working on, I will definitely help you all the way through that, okay? All right, so I see some people have typed some stuff in. Holly says, hashtag meow. Yeah, poor Holly lost a fur baby. So I get why she didn't get her stuff done last week, and I gave her a week off just to, kind of mourn and not have to worry about being pressured or anything. Robert says, it's been 2 weeks, darling. Yeah, I know, it's been 2 weeks. We didn't have a webinar last week, and so I didn't get to get anybody, and then all this whole last week I haven't been working. That's why. All right, so go Beavs, they're in the College World Series, yay. I can't take anything seriously that has a beaver for a mascot. Rady says, sorry I'm late. Boss was particularly windy today. Jeff says 8/1 is a Wednesday. Okay, so then the last day of July would be a Tuesday, so that will be our last one for Accountability Tuesdays. All right, guys, so I think that's it as far as housekeeping. I can't say housekeeping without thinking of, what's that from? Full Metal Jacket? I can't remember what the whole housekeeping... I'm not going to do the whole housekeeping thing, but if you guys, give me enough alcohol, it's pretty funny when I do it. And I can't repeat the whole line because of language. Anyway, who knows what that line's from, the whole housekeeping. Randy says noted. Oh, when I get a little bit of alcohol in me, I do all kinds of impressions. It's quite funny. All right, guys, so tonight's lesson, we are talking about Quora. How many of you guys know what Quora is? Just a yes if you know what it is. Bill says yes. Trev says he's heard of it. Sandy, yes. Libby, nope. Gary, North, yeses. Jan, not me. Okay. So basically is what Quora is it's a question and answer site. But here's the thing. It's also a social site. So if we go over here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So basically you see all of this, and I'm logged in right now, so you're going to see a lot of things that you won't see if you're not logged in. But people ask questions on all kinds of different topics. And you can, of course, ask questions here too. But what you really want to be doing is answering questions. So, what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go over all of this stuff about using Quora, how I use it to get traffic, my outsourcing methods that I use with this. Like this Quora account is not I created this for teaching purposes. I have several Quora accounts. I don't know if that's against their TOS or not. But I have virtual assistants who do a lot of work on Quora for me, and I get a lot of traffic from this site. Okay. I have also created a cheat sheet that you'll get with this also. No, you guys won't get the cheat sheet. You guys won't get the you okay, no. Take that back. Let me start over here. You guys will get the cheat sheet, but I have something special for you guys tonight. Before I start the lesson, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing on these webinars. This is just a trial thing. Everybody has given me a lot of feedback on how much they enjoy the lessons and am I going to sell private label rights to the lessons. Up until now, I've said no. But I'm going to start doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start this lesson with you guys like it's a lesson that's not part of the webinar. Then when I go and edit this video, I will cut that part out of it. You guys will get private label rights to the video lesson. And you'll also get private label rights to the cheat sheet. So every week there's going to be a lesson. There will be a cheat sheet. Everybody's going to get the cheat sheet for free in PDF format. But for those of you who want to take my content where I'm teaching and use it as your own content, you can sell it as a low-priced product. You can use it as a lead magnet. You can use it as content. You can use it as social content and drive traffic like I've been showing you and all this stuff. So this will be the first lesson I do that with. I may go back through the other lessons and pull them out and offer private label rights to them also. But this will be the first one, okay? So I'm going to send everybody the link here. So it's not a fancy sales page. It's just here's what you get. Buy it. I'm only doing 25 PLR licenses, so only 25 people will ever have this. Will have this PLR license to it. So it is kind of exclusive, especially for the price. So I will give all of you guys this right now, but I want you to pay attention to me and not try and go do this right now. But I'll give you guys the lesson here. So let's do send. That should have gone to everybody. If you look in your chat thing on your GoToWebinar control panel, you'll see that, okay? So this part's not going to be in the video that you'll get when you get the private label rights to this. So the private label rights, you're going to get the lesson that I'm getting ready to do. You'll get the entire video of the lesson with all the other webinar stuff edited out, so it won't be like a webinar. It'll be like a real lesson. You'll also get the source to the video, so you can edit it however you want. You can put your links in it, all kinds of stuff. And then you're also going to get the Quora marketing cheat sheet, which is this thing right here that we're getting ready to totally go over. You'll get that in PDF in Word format, so you can edit it and do whatever you want. Like I said, you'll get PLR to both the video lesson and the cheat sheet to use however you want, except you can't, sell it like it's for me. You can't put my name on it. You can use it to create a low-price product, lead magnet content, for traffic purposes, etc. Yes, you can even sell the PLR to it, okay? So I will give you guys that link again at the end. But for right now, let's do this lesson on Quora. So we're going to stop for just a second, and then I'm going to go into the lesson, okay? I'm just going to make a marker in the video so I know where to edit it for those of you who are going to get PLR to this. All right, guys, so today we're going to start talking about Quora. Quora is a questions and answer social site. If you go over to Quora.com, you can see exactly what's going on here. So basically, people come here, they ask questions, and if you're an expert on the topic or somebody who knows about the topic, you can answer their question. But here's what's really cool. When you answer a question, and let's go to my profile, as long as you have your profile totally filled out here, like mine, Liz Tomey, head genius at IamWithLiz.com, in quotes, 2004 to present, okay? I just put that as, where I work, so it automatically goes in my profile, okay? So today, this is what I'm going to teach you all about. How to use Quora to get traffic, how I've been doing it. Now this, and full disclosure, this is not my normal Quora account. I do a lot of outsourcing with this tactic, and I'm going to teach you guys about that too. But I just set this one up for teaching purposes. There's a lot of other niches that I'm in, so I don't want to show you my other Quora accounts, okay? So full disclosure, just wanted to make sure you guys knew what's going on there. If so, let's go over to here. And I've also put this into a cheat sheet for you, so you can download the cheat sheet and go through everything. So if we go here, using Quora for traffic. Number one, the first thing you want to do is, of course, sign up for the site. But make sure you fill out your entire profile. And I mean fully, okay? So if we look at my profile, and it's just, add profile credentials. So you can edit this. I have a link to my main internet marketing site here. I've also added credentials and highlights. You want to add as many of these as you possibly can. You just click the add a credential and you can add whatever you want here. Knows about. You want to add everything that you know about. There's keywords you can use here. So let's see, I have influencer marketing. Let's do business. What would be a good one here? Business models. I know about that. So that just got added here. So whatever things you can think of, and you'll see topics in Quora too. So if you ever see topics in Quora, you can always come here and edit this. You want to have as many of these in here as you can possibly get, okay? So yeah, number one, definitely fill out your profile fully. In your cheat sheet, at the very bottom, I have recommended some further reading. All of these have lots of great information about what to put in your profile, how to put things in your profile, the whole 9 yards. So definitely read these, okay? Like I put here, this is the best stuff I have found on the internet to teach you more about using Quora. Read it all. I didn't put it here for fun. It's here because it's really good stuff, okay? All right, so the second thing here, follow a lot of topics related to your niche. So if we go back to the homepage for Quora, if we start looking for stuff, so if I did social media marketing, this is an actual topic within Quora. And if you look right here, it shows that I'm following this. You want to follow topics that have a lot of followers, because when you post your answers on a lot of these people are going to get notified, okay? This is how this happens. So you post an answer, lots of people are notified that, a new answer or a new question was asked. They come, they see this. So this one is, how can I generate more leads? Now, this is an ad right here. So we go down here. This is just the question. How can I generate more leads? So now we're starting with the answers. Okay, so this guy has answered this. And if you look, 321 views. Out of those people, I bet a ton of people went to this guy and went, oh, where does he work? Or who is this guy? Let's see. He gave a lot of great information. Oh, wow. But you know what he doesn't have? He doesn't have a link in his profile. So he definitely needs to get a link in his profile. Let's see if there's more here that we can... Nope. Nothing. Oh, dude. You should... 18.8 answer views. He's already had 750 views this month. So he's an idiot, and I'm not saying he's an idiot. He's an idiot for not having a link in his profile, okay? So if we go down here and look at somebody else, let's see if we have any smart marketers here. That's an ad. Content marketer at Flipping Book, okay? So let's take a look at Flipping Book blog. Look, she just got traffic to her site. If there's something on here that catches my eye, I'm going to look at it. She should have list builders and stuff like that, just like I've taught you guys. But she doesn't, okay? Notice when anybody goes to IamWithLiz.com, I have my site fully set up with list builders, because that's why I drive traffic, to get people on my list. Now, you probably won't see it pop up here, but I do have a big pop-up that fills the screen. That's probably my best converting opt-in. But then over here on the side, I have it throughout some of my posts, stuff like that. You gotta have stuff that gets people on your list, okay? We've already talked about that. So we're not going to talk about it tonight. We're just talking about getting the traffic from Quora. But if you put a link to something in your Quora profile, make sure it's some kind of list builder, be it your blog or straight to a squeeze page, whatever. Okay, guys? And I see there's a couple questions here. Okay, Norf, I'll answer that in just a bit. Any questions so far, guys? You guys are seeing how this works. Post, people read it, they come visit your site, boom, you've got traffic. But there's a lot of technique to it, okay? All right, so the third thing, find questions that you can create blog posts to answer questions on Quora. So, like this guy right here. He says, how can I generate more leads? This looks like it's getting a lot of views. Let's look here. Looks like 116 different people are following this. Comments. Quora's really bad about not giving exactly, exactly how many people are viewing a certain question. But if you look at this, just this answer, 322 views. If we go down here, and of course you want to be answering things that get a lot of views. This one's had 464 views. Let's go down here. 948 views. Okay, so this has already had a lot of views. A lot of people are following this. This would be a great question for me to answer and do it via a blog post. And then come over to here and say, hey, have like a little intro. You don't just want to just post your link, but say, hey, here's a couple of tips about how you can generate more leads. Give a couple of quick tips and say, I actually have a complete tutorial on my blog about doing this. If you'd like to take a look at that, and if you have any other questions that don't answer in that blog post, let me know and I'll be more than happy to help you out. You've got to make sure that your first action is to help people, okay? Yes, we want to get them on our list. Yes, we want to get traffic to our site, but we want to help people. So me just posting a link here to my blog post, that's not cool. Make sure that, you give some value right in the post, link to your blog post answering the question, and you will see that you will get a lot of traffic from this little tactic, okay? Dominic says, please discuss upvotes. I definitely will. Guys, when you get upvotes, it pushes your answer to the top. That's basically the thing with upvotes, okay? And you want to get as many of those as you can. My VA, when I post something on Quora, is what she does is she has this group from the Philippines. They all run over to Quora and they all upvote my stuff. Okay, that I consider kind of gray hat. A lot of people don't think that you should, manipulate the numbers that way. I see nothing wrong with it. And in a lot of niches, in a lot of questions on here, I've gotten my stuff all the way to the top and gotten thousands of more views just by doing that. Dominic says, is it okay to buy upvotes? That's basically what my virtual assistant does. Like I said, it's just a gray area. Okay? You can. I see nothing wrong with it. Some people have issues with it. Alright guys, so then the next thing here, find questions that you can answer. Number 4, create a blog post to answer each question. Make sure you don't have, what I just said here, make sure you just don't post the link, have an introduction and a call to action to read your blog post, okay? Like I said, don't just throw up a link. This is not one of those spammy things that you can do. You actually have to create good content. You're going to for your blog anyway, so why not go through here, find questions that people are already asking about your niche, go create that content on your blog. You can not only post it here, but remember all the other things that we've covered where I talk about, posting it on Facebook, posting it on Instagram, if you can use Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, your Facebook groups, all that stuff, you can reuse that post in many, many, many different ways, okay? Not just for Quora. But this is a great place to find out what to be posting on your blog too. Dominic has given us a link, boost upvotes. Let me check this out real quick. Is this specifically for Quora? Reddit? Yeah, this is for Reddit. This isn't for, by Reddit, by Quora. Okay, here's by Quora upvotes. Oh, I can buy Quora downvotes too. So it looks like 50 upvotes, 200 for 40. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is where my VA is getting this done or what. So I can't say anything about this site, but yeah, you definitely can get this done. So that would be a good, way to get your answers pushed to the top, okay? And the more upvotes you get, there's a lot of stuff that goes into Quora's algorithm for that, okay? Let's go back here to where we were. Number 5, post your blog post to answer the question, okay? So we just went over that. When you find a question, like I found, this is a really good question. It looks like it's getting a lot of views. Make sure you come back to the question, and then there's something really cool right here. Look, answer later. And then this is added to your answer later list. So I have, how can I generate more leads? Where are the best places to learn modern internet marketing, SEO, growth hacking, okay? So I want to come back and answer this one. I'm going to come back and answer this one. So that's a really cool function in Quora that you can do. So it looks like answer. Okay, so these are, once you start following topics, you'll get questions sent to you that you can answer that are related to, things that you know about. That's why when I was telling you guys about the whole profile thing, that's another big reason you want a lot of those in there. So you don't have to spend so much time searching Quora. It's all right here. So here's all these things that I can begin answering, okay? Let's see here. Number 6, get people to upvote your answer. Dominic asked about that, but the more upvotes you get, your answer goes to the top. So if we go right here, so this has been upvoted 21 times, which I'm a little, by having more targeted and consistent traffic, read this. Okay, he probably should have given a little bit more here, okay? Let's check out his profile. Yep, he's got his profile totally going. Awesome. Okay, so if I go down here, if I start upvoting this, so this one has now 14. This one's got 16. And I'm not going to sit and upvote all of these. But there's all kinds of different things that users can do here. Number 6, get people to upvote. Number 7, this is important, guys. Get views on your answers so you can become a most viewed writer. So let's go back to the whole social media topic here. If we look at the most viewed writers, so this guy, 10,736 views. That would be pretty easy to beat. If you were answering, a couple of questions a week within, a couple of months, you could have him totally beat. But when you get up here, this is when people are going to start coming to you and asking you questions. This is a great way to get noticed by leaders in your industry. I have been asked to be interviewed for my survival niche just because I am one of the top most viewed writers in the survival niche on here. I've been asked to be interviewed for a couple of bigger publications and stuff like that. So a lot happens when you do that, okay? It's a really good strategy to have. How do you get a lot of views? Is what I do is anytime I post an answer when I post an answer on Quora, I will email out to my list and say, hey, you guys know how much I love Quora. I was on there today, saw this question, and we'll link directly to, let's go back here. So let's say this is my thing here. I will link directly to the Quora post for it, and then I'll get lots of views. That's the biggest way I've been able to get my views up there. That's just a little something extra. If all you care about is just the traffic, you don't have to do that. Especially if you don't have a way to get traffic to get those views up. Views will naturally get up. Okay, guys. Number 8, use the Quora blog function. So inside Quora, we go here to our account. See right here where it says blogs? You want to create a blog. So this one I would do internet marketing. So let's see if we can do internet marketing. Sure, that's unavailable. So let's just do Internet marketing with Liz.Quora.com. Yes, awesome. Tips and tricks from Liz Tomey on using internet marketing to get more eyeballs on you. So create blog. And this is a great place to write blog posts, share your content here. The more content you guys plaster the internet with, the more traffic you're always going to get. Make sure every post you write on here links to your website. Okay? Everything needs to link to your website. So every post that I would create on here, I would link to I Am with Liz. It's just another spot for you to get your content out there. Now, this is not a must. Like I said, the number 7 and number 8 aren't musts. But if you really want to use all the power of Quora, then definitely do this. Guys, you can get posts written for your Quora blog pretty cheap. You don't have to do all the content creation yourself, okay? All right, so any questions about this? You guys see how easy this is, right? Doesn't this look easy? Sorry, guys, I don't have a water with me tonight. Are you guys still awake? Doesn't this look easy, guys? Yes? No? Maybe so? Rick Denny says I'm sound asleep. Awesome. All of you guys, drink coffee right now. North says, yes, what kind of traffic? It's traffic, man. It's website traffic. If you're posting in things that are related to your niche, that's like super targeted traffic that's looking for answers. This is like the best traffic around. It's referral traffic. Rick says, I've never heard of this site before. It's been around since about 2009. And it's been in the last like year and a half that it's really taken off. North says, no, I mean quantity. We're going to get to that in just a second. Yeah, you guys are alive. Libby says, yes, I like it. Would probably get lost in the content just browsing. Yes. Yes, you have to really be aware of the time that you put into this, because you can get lost very easily in the content. So is what I do, and you guys will see this in my outsourcing thing. I have my virtual assistant go and find the questions for me. A couple of you guys see, great idea. I'm just looking through your questions, guys. It's easy. Anybody can do this. If you can go and do some research and answer questions, you can totally do this. Even if you don't know the answer to the question, go do some research, create your blog post, go back to the question that's being asked, give a couple of little tips, and then say, hey, I've got this whole blog post over here. If you want more information, link to your blog post. Can you guys do that 2 or 3 times a week? Yes. Yes, you can. If you can't, get off. Stop. Just stop. There's a couple of questions here I'll answer in just a little bit. Carol says, do you post every day? No. We only post twice a week. That's it. We find as many questions as we can answer, and we take half of them and post on Mondays, and half of them and we post on Fridays. That seems to do the best. Donovan says, can we do a search for questions, or are the questions segmented or categorized for easy find? Is what you can do. So if we go back here to Quora, once you put your topics in your profile, you'll have all this stuff over here. So you can come in here and you can go, okay, let's do digital marketing. And so everything would be organized under this category for these questions. For every question related to digital marketing is going to be underneath the digital marketing topic. So they do them underneath topics. That's how they do them, Donovan. All right, guys. So I want to talk about my method for Outsourcing, the outsourcing method. So, number one, find a VA, virtual assistant, who will find the best questions for you to answer, ones that have lots of views already. This will save you tons of time just doing this, okay? I found my virtual assistant. She's from the Philippines. I found her on Facebook. I asked in a Facebook group if anybody knew of any good virtual assistants, and I had 40 different ones come at me after a process of elimination by asking them certain questions and telling them to do certain things, and if they didn't do exactly what I said, they got X-nayed. Out of about the 40 people that replied said that they wanted it, only one survived my whole, do what I tell you, do it exactly, follow my instructions. And only one of them survived that in about a week. Took me about a week to go through the whole process. But she's amazing. And she's been with me for months, and no, I won't tell you who she is, and no, you can't use her. Go find your own. But there's lots of places I recommend. She told me to always let my people know when they're looking for a virtual assistant. And there's lots of them in the Philippines, okay? And they work really, really cheap. Like my girl works for $3.50 an hour, okay? I pay her monthly. She works $3.50 an hour. Over there, that's a lot of money to them. But there are a lot of sites out there that offer Philippine virtual assistants. They take so many fees from them that they're making like 50 cents an hour. So if you can find somebody outside one of the big virtual assistant sites, please do. They take a lot of money from those guys, okay? And that's not fair. They are taking advantage of them. And I totally don't agree with that. So if you can, go into a big internet marketing group, ask, if anybody has a virtual assistant, or if somebody's looking for a virtual assistant job, you'll get a lot of the Filipino people contacting you because they're constantly watching for those posts, okay? Let's see. The second thing I do is find someone exceptional at creating content and have them create the blog post for you. This will save you a lot of time. Now, I have not successfully found a VA who can post my answers though, okay? My girl, she's great at creating the content. She's great at finding me really good questions to answer that have a lot of views. But she's not good at, doing like an introduction and then a call to action to come see my blog post. So I still post my blog post to answer the questions myself. But you can outsource that too. Let's see here. So North, that's my answer about that. Bill says, can you use PLR to post stuff on Quora? Absolutely. I wouldn't take just straight PLR, but if you have PLR that will answer a question and you can take it and edit it up a little bit, add it to your blog, or just use it to answer a question on there, absolutely nothing wrong with that. Donovan says, can we do a search for questions, or are the questions segmented or categories? Okay, I already answered that one. And okay. All right, guys. So this is exactly what you need to do to get traffic from Quora. And this is my outsourcing method, but there's a couple of other little tips I want to give you guys, okay? Number one answer will not get you a ton of traffic. It takes multiple answers to see any real traffic, okay? Like I said, I've been doing this for over a year now. We started last spring, so we're over a year with Quora in several of my niches, and we get thousands upon thousands of views each month from Quora. In your cheat sheet that I'll be giving you guys, if we go here like this one, how to attract 9,872 visits from Quora in 1 month. So as you see, you can get a lot of traffic from Quora, but you're not going to do it with one post. This is something you need to continually do. Each post is like an ad for your business. The more you have, the more traffic you'll get. So the more you answer, the more traffic you're going to get. Plus, here's the thing. Those stay on there forever. I'm getting traffic still from last spring of things that I've answered. Those answers stay on there forever. That's why I said each post that you make, each question that you answer is like a little ad for your business. And the more traffic you're going to get from doing that, okay? This is not just people see it one time and it's gone forever, or it's only on there for 24 hours. This is there forever for the life of Quora, okay? Number 3, it's okay to answer multiple questions with the same blog post as long as it truly answers the questions. Now, you'll see a lot of questions are kind of the same, so you can use the same blog post to answer the question. Just make sure in kind of like your intro before you say, hey, if you want to know more, go to this link, that you change that up a little bit for each answer, okay? Number 4, answer more questions without posting a link to your blog than you do with a link to your blog. As I said, the object of the game here is to give value, to help these people who are asking questions. So if you've come across a couple of questions or several questions and you don't want to create a whole entire blog post for it, then just answer the question, okay? Not every single post you make needs to have, hey, come look at my link. Because when you answer these questions, it's going to have, if you set up your profile right, it's going to have this in every question you answer, no matter if you tell them about a blog post or not, okay? So like right here, this is my answer. The absolute best place to start is, and I give them the W3 Schools thing. W3 Schools is where I learn everything at first when it comes to programming languages, and it's free. This is just a short answer. I should have gone in detail here. I just wanted to get a couple of things here so I could show you guys this profile. This is a brand new profile. Now I have something for my internet marketing niche, okay? Guys, a lot of times I don't... in my other niches is where I use a lot of these traffic tactics I've been teaching you guys. In my internet marketing and make money online business, basically I just use affiliates. That's just a little tip there for you guys. And we've already talked all about that stuff. All right, guys. So there's a couple more things I want to tell you. Oh, in your answers that you post here, and this is something I forgot to add to this, but I added it to the cheat sheet. Use images. Answers that have images in them get way more upvotes, way more views than answers that don't have images in them, okay? Just a little tip there. And Quora does have a paid advertising platform. So this is something you can take a look at. We're not going to talk about their paid advertising platform tonight. But that is something that's here. So if you do the whole create an ad thing, you need to create an account with them, all that fun stuff. And I'm not sure exactly how that works. I am going to be looking into this and see if that's something I want to do, because I get so much free traffic from Quora in my niche sites that I really think I want to start playing with their paid advertising here too. All right, guys, questions, comments? Everybody see how Quora works? It's easy. This is probably one of the easiest traffic tactics around. And it's got so much built-in traffic. That's why I love it. So much built-in traffic. Any questions? Oh, did a question just pop up? There we go. Libby says, I'm on it now, filling out my profile. Way to go, sister. Carol says, how can you put an image in a post? You'll figure it out when you start going through it. And if you don't know how, ask the question on Quora. Del says, this looks a lot easier than generating interest on Facebook. It is. It is. You don't have to go and search for people who are interested in your niche. These people are raising their hand going, hey, I have questions on this niche. You can't get any more targeted traffic. Horse says, good stuff, Liz. I'm off to bed. Night, Robert. All right, guys. Last call for questions about Quora. And then we're going to wrap this up. This is a great question. Can you badly describe a successful business model? There's some crazy stuff on here. Doria says, are all niches represented here? No. There's a couple niches I'm in that people just aren't asking questions. But that's because of the niche. You just need to come and look and see if your niche is. Alright guys, so that is it for our Quora marketing lesson. Alright guys, so what I'll do is at the end of this webinar, I will take this, edit it all up, and you guys will get the presentation that I just did. That's like 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes of content. You'll get the private label rights to, plus you'll get the private label rights to the cheat sheet. The cheat sheet's badass. If I don't say so myself, it's awesome. Somebody could take this and be able to do this pretty easy, okay? So if you guys would like to use that content, I sent you the link. I'm going to send it out to everybody again. I'm only doing 25 of these. When all 25 are gone, they're gone. So it's not a time-sensitive thing, but it is. Because once they're all gone, they're gone. So I'm going to send this out to everybody one more time. And then we're going to talk about help from you guys. Or help for you guys. Gary says bought it. Awesome. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that, sweetie. All right, guys. So now there's 24 licenses. All right. So the next portion of the webinar is what I've been doing, is taking questions from you guys and then going to the whole Accountability Tuesday thing. Accountability Tuesday participants, I will get with you guys tonight. Guys, I am just really, really crushed for time. It might be tomorrow before I can do it. I'm behind on email and a couple of other things. Just because taking last week off, always puts me a little bit behind. I will get caught up on email. I will get with you guys who are in Accountability Tuesday. But for now, who on here is in any of my coaching programs and needs help from me? If you already have an email into me, I'll get to you. But if you don't have an email into me, this is where you can get help. Any questions, guys? Give you guys a second. Libby says, I need help to set up a call with you next week. Okay, awesome. Can definitely help you out, Libby. Yeah, most of you guys look at the sales letter you bought coaching through me. Most of my stuff comes with a couple, at least 2 15-minute one-on-one coaching calls. Jan says, where will we find the cheat sheet after this? It'll be on YouTube in the description because I take these whole videos and post them on YouTube. It'll be in the description. Jen says, I thought so, but I wanted to check. All right, guys. Questions? All you guys are okay? Nobody needs my help? You guys are just out there just totally rocking it? Who's not doing what they're supposed to be doing? If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, Randy says me, okay? At least you're honest. Bill says, I'm trying, but I have my email to you. Yep, got it. So nobody else is admitting that they're not doing what they're supposed to do, right? Jan says, I am. Toria says, yikes me. Okay. So guys, the only thing I can tell you, Carol says, chemo is kicking my butt. Oh my gosh, Carol, I had no idea. I think that's a bona fide, I won't even call that an excuse. That's a reason. Definitely thinking of you, sweetheart. Jen says, me too. I'm sorry to hear that. Positive thoughts. Yes, thank you, Bill. Lots of positive thoughts. I'm a prayer, so I'll definitely pray. All right, guys. So you guys know If you're not putting in the work and you don't have a bona fide freaking reason, then you guys know you're just screwing yourselves. We're not going to go into some big pep talk or me yelling at you guys tonight. I'm too tired. But you guys know if you're not doing the work, you're the reason you're not making any money. Rick says, I got my sales letter done, but ended up using Script Engage, but then revamped parts of it to be my own. Is that cheating? Absolutely not. Totally okay there. Alright guys, I don't see any questions coming in. So, hope everybody enjoyed tonight's lesson. We will get it, the replay up and on YouTube. Absolutely. Absolutely ASAP. Bill, I haven't even looked at it, dear. I just saw that it came in. Randy, I finished 2 PowerPoints for video, then took a break several hours ago. Awesome. Okay. All right, guys. So that's a wrap for tonight. Dell says, outstanding content, Liz. Thanks. Bill, have a great night, Liz. Awesome. Thanks, guys. I'll be in my email as soon as I get done getting this all up and ready to go for all the people who bought PLR to tonight's lesson. If you guys want me to continue doing this, where I sell you the PLR to the lesson, definitely let me know. If I have enough interest, if enough people order this one and I see that, you know, there's a lot of people who are interested in having this content, I will pull out, like I said, my back webinars of all of this content that I've done on the whole traffic thing and start setting those up for you guys to get your hands on. This is great stuff if you're in the internet marketing niche, okay? This is really, I mean, I know I'm biased, but it's really good content. It's really hard to find PLR content that, you know, you can take in and actually sell, or that's actually going to make you look awesome when you start putting it in front of people, okay? So if I see enough interest in this, I definitely will, okay? Jan says, loved at night all. Have a good night. This is amazing stuff. I'm usually using it for sure, but not sure if I can use it yet. That's how can I modify my resale rights for newbie site? North. Okay, I'm just getting ready to close down. So let me think here. How can I modify my resale rights for newbie site? I have no idea what you're talking about. Did you buy the resale rights business? The Done For You resale rights business? Yeah, okay. That is an HTML site. So you need to FTP to it, download the index page, and you can do whatever you want. No problem, dear. All right, guys, for real, we're out. Have a great night, guys. I'll see everybody next week where we will have a new lesson. Night, guys.